name Yassin Cham. Welcome Yassin Cham to Bulundala Network Gambia. First of all, can you tell us who is Yassin Cham?
I am Yassin Cham, 26-year-old girl, born and raised in Bikama, right now basically living in Kabasaka.
Well, that's all about Yassin Cham for now. Yassin, you have opened a painting and building materials shop today officially at Bikama Highway. What motivates you to open this shop?
Okay, I would say I am a painter, and it can be part of one of the motivations for me to open the shop, because I believe if I happen to be a painter and want to be a supervisor in the future, I need to at least have statistics to know what kind of paints to be using and stuff like that. Also, as a business motivator, I want to be my own boss lady, my own business lady. This is why I opened this up. In effect, if I happen to have projects before, let me say, my customers will buy paints elsewhere, they're going to buy it from me, then I can paint their house or whatsoever for them.
Oh, that's the motivation behind you want to open a painting shop so that when customers come buy your paint, you can also be
because I am a painter,
okay.
So if I am asked to go and paint somewhere else, I can then buy from my shop. So it's like buying and selling of painting, also doing and selling of paints.
Well, if you can take you back, yes, we have known Yassin Cham in Gamsel once, and we also saw Yassin Cham as a mechanic. Come on, what is the decision going by? Once from Gamsel, mechanic, now to painting. Have you seen you going to another field, or you are staying, or what is?
Oh, if I have another field to do, I will do it. I'm not stopping. If I have another opportunity or another field I believe I can do, I will go ahead and do it. But when it comes to the mechanic side, I didn't want it to just be working in the office or anything like that, diplomat or something. I just wanted to go into something practical. So I first started with the mechanic, but then it doesn't go well because I think I found little difficulties in it, things that doesn't suck my colleagues or my boss. That always sucks me. So all the time my boss keep buying like drink and stimulate for me and stuff like that. So I believe it stopped him. Although he didn't tell me, but it takes a lot for him to do that for me. So I just said to my parents, well, I cannot do this mechanic. Well, I believe I can do it, but I think my blood group doesn't really go with it. Yeah, so I just drop it because I can't be going to this clinic every 3 days, 3-4 days, checkups and stuff like that.
Somehow expensive, right?
So no, it's not expensive, but it's hectic.
Hectic.
Yeah, it's hectic because I cannot be working and not loving what I'm doing. I want to do something that I would really be in love with. So I cannot be touching wares and having this spectacle mind that it's gonna suck me or I am afraid or something like that. Yeah. This is why I have to drop that, and I have think of the second choice, which happens to be painting. Yeah, so I'm in love with that. But
well, talking about Gamsel, can you take us away?
yeah, I'm still working at Gamsel.
You still working at
Yeah,
Gamsel?
I'm still working at Gamsel, and it's a shift work. I can say I don't work permanent morning or afternoon. So what I do with my timetable is when I'm going Gamsel morning we close by 2, and when it's afternoon from 2 you close 8. When it's night we start 8 in the evening and close 8 in the morning. So when I'm going morning shift, when I close by 2, I rush up to the painting field. If I should be going afternoon, I go to the painting field in the morning, close by 2, and the painting rush to Gamsel. So if it's night, I will be in the painting field since in the morning till 6 in the evening, go to night shift. When I close in the morning, I will sleep either 1 or 2 hours, then continue to the painting field.
At the age of 26,
Yeah.
as you rightly said, you are a girl of mission and vision.
Yeah.
Well, what is the mission and what is the vision?
Okay, the mission. I'm not a forteller.
Okay, you are not a 14
I'm not a forteller. I can say what's gonna come, but what I plan is I want to build my own company. This is a shop. You cannot call it a company, but I'm gonna start from here. So with the help of Allah, inshallah, in the near future, I want to have this company whereby I will also employ youth like me, people that I believe really want to work and they don't have that opportunity but have the concept, the ability and the strength to work. I would employ them to be part of my company. So whenever we have projects, actually I wouldn't be painting for the rest of my life. It's gonna be I would be a supervisor in the near future. So I will have this crew and I will just supervise them. When we have the project, we work on it and I just pay them. We get our money.
Well, can you take us to your educational background?
I am a graduate.
Graduate?
Yeah.
What?
I did my nursery school from presentation of Mary from nursery A to C. I have my grade 1 to grade 6 over there as well presentation. Then shift to Brickow Methodist Academy, I have my grade 7 to grade 9. Then Gambia Senior Secondary School, Gambia High, I have my grade 10 to grade 12. But when I sit to my grade 9 exams, I then do IT at GTMI, certificate and diploma before the results were out. So I am okay with the software and hardware already. Then I proceed to grade 10, 11, 12, graduate at Gambia Senior Secondary School. Again, have my studies at GTMI, Cambridge International Exam. When you said Cambridge, it's an exceptional course. It's not just one. So inside Cambridge, I did human resources, business organization, business marketing. Yeah, I think it's all. I did all those. So I did the certificate and diploma. So I was just left with advanced diploma. Then I have this opportunity to work at GameSouth. Before working, I was on the, let me say, orientation to lot branches before they take me as a customer service and so on. So I was qualified enough and I didn't go for any attachment. I was just employed straight. So with the work, I didn't go back to do my course, the advanced diploma. There is where I stopped. Now I'm working in Amsterdam as well, going to Digo's construction, doing this painting. But when you say Digo's construction, most of the people ask me if they do only painting, but they don't do only painting. Like it's a project. It's a combination of everything. Like you have the building and everything, but we are on the painting section. Yeah. So, but also it's not like only Digo. I am focused only to work on the Digo. I am okay on a go ahead voice from my boss that when I have my own project, I can do it anywhere. Yeah.
At the age of 26, by this time, we call either girls or ladies are their top prime. That's the time we see most of the Gambian ladies or most of the Gambian girls. That's the time they do most of their fashions or have the beauty part, enjoy their lifetime. And this is Yassin for us here. Yassin is so engaged in things that Gambia here, we conceptualize on the boys' job, not the job for the girls. What do you have to say to your fellow girls or ladies?
Party is normal. I'm a party girl.
Okay.
I party.
It doesn't stop you from partying?
No, it doesn't stop me from partying. If I want to go to the clubs, I go to the clubs. Yeah, but it's not always. I choose days when I know the following day I'll be off from work. Then that particular night I will go to party. But most of the time, if I have a party, I know even the next day I'll be working, I still go because it's a social life, we must live it. Yeah, so my fellow girls, being party girls or slay queens or anything like that, that the party life don't stop them from working or doing what it takes. They have to go in for their dreams and actually we really have to work hard to get to where we really want to. Right now, I'm the oldest in my family, but I believe time to come, my parents they're going to be old, and I have to be the breadwinner also. So if I'm not into something, I cannot really take good care of them, my siblings or my neighbors or anybody. So same goes to them. They don't have to just depend on people all the time or their parents. You can party, but still you need to go and work and make ends.
What will be your reaction if you could meet someone outside who will label you, give you social stigma that can discriminate you or give you a relaxing moment as calling you, look at that penta girl or look at that phone mechanic girl?
Don't you dare.
What will be your reaction, or will you be still comfortable with?
Don't you dare. Nobody should. because it's not something that you should actually hold someone with. This is an inspiration. If you are not ready to ask me to add up, just be quiet, or just don't put hate on it, or like you shouldn't do it. Of course I can do it. Even if I shouldn't do it, but when I believe I can do it, then I'm doing it. So nothing is stopping me from doing it. You shouldn't be the one to tell me not to do it. And it's not like I cannot do it, I can do it. Maybe you can advise me saying, the negative parts, be protective, do this, do that, don't do that, but don't say stop it totally.
Yeah,
It doesn't make
I'm
sense.
talking about if somebody is to do it. Now, what will be your reaction now? Because you cannot control the voice of people, and you cannot also dictate what the people should do to you. If we are in a life where people tend to criticize anywhere, anyhow, anytime. So, what will be your reaction? Are you going to take it in good faith and you take it as a stepping stone, or more positivity from it, or are you
More positivity. Yeah, and I will reply to you. I wouldn't just be mute, because when I am mute, maybe when someone else wants to do it, you can discourage the person. But I will let you know what's the fact. I will let you know, well, this is not something that shouldn't be done, or something that should do it this way. I wouldn't be harsh. I wouldn't be rude. But I'm going to give you a feedback, so you that believe this is not right, to know that this is right.
Well, be reminded that you are watching Bulundala Show Gambia live on our Facebook page. Here with us is Yassin Cham, who is so much inspired when it comes to our community involved in girls. Yassin, I would like to engage you on, by looking at our community, girls in education is a challenge. Our society, traditional norms, cultural beliefs, societal perspective has devalued girls' intelligence and limit their ambition. But you were able to break all these barriers. How does this challenge happen, and how were you able to maneuver with this challenge?
It's hard a bit, because I can say I found it difficult to encourage my family, because I am a single. When I say that, I am health-wise, I am not that okay like people should really be. So when I talk to them about this, they were just worried with my head, and they were like, you know who you are, you can do this, you shouldn't do it. But I was like, that is one, if I'm to die. If I'm to die, I'm gonna die. So I just give them this straight to let me go ahead and do it. So we don't want me. So the challenge, that is a challenge, and that is a difficulty in it. But it's not easy, but I'm trying.
I know it's not easy, but can you at least voice out some challenges that you face along the way?
One is the traffic. When I'm going to work, transportation, that's the first difficulty I will actually face. Most of the time when I wake up early in the morning, before I have car to go to work, it's going to be like 30 minutes or 1 hour late. Because where I am from and where we have the contract, it's not as such, want to go. Secondly, on the street, how people look at me and keep asking me all the time, even if they see me in my overall, like, are you a painter, all the time, and I have to answer. But I am okay with that. I think it's just a surprise to them, me being a girl doing such thing. This is why they're asking. So that too is a challenge, but it's not that too much of a thing. And the third one is like, there are some works part of our job that I cannot say I can't do, but it's difficult when doing it. So those two I would call them challenge. Yes. If I should spend 3 minutes on something that I am assigned to do, I sometimes spend 5 minutes. So to me that's challenging, and it's difficult when it comes to challenges.
So like these challenges, what was the mentality behind you struggling with these challenges, and it's still like nothing stops you, you are still going forward?
Nothing will stop me. I will still go ahead and do it, because I believe I can do it. The more I try, the more it will go. So I won't stop for no reason.
And finally, you open a business. What's the next step for the business? Do you scale a plan, and are you going to be here? Because through the communication, it's like you are working with Gamtel. You are also doing some other engagements.
Yeah.
So can you take us through?
I won't be here like 100%.
Okay.
I have a sister, a little sister of mine who will actually run the son as the manager. She's the one sitting over there. So I will be here like time to time. That's her. The heads up.
Wow.
Yes, it's called Sibo. Mariama Jack. Mariama Sane. but not to know how of Mariama Jackson. So I would time to time be here just to supervise or to audit, to know how the stuff is going and everything. But she will be in control of everything because I can't stick to it at once. I need to sit here, but I cannot sit here because what I'm doing is going and coming, so I cannot sit.
So meaning when someone here Yassin, it's not only one Yassin.
No,
You
it's
are-
multiple Yassins.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you see a lot of people here. Why are they here?
They are my family, they are my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so today being the opening, like the official opening, they happen to come show me some love, support, you know. Yeah.
And what advice would you give to a young girl down there who was only relying on challenges or societies like divorce me, I will not able to do this because I'm a girl, I'm a young girl. What advice would you able to give to them?
Do whatever you want to do. If you think you can do it, nothing should absolutely make you stop. For no reason, not what people will say about you or what people will think about you. Nothing absolutely should actually make you stop it. Go in for it, unless you can do it. But if you believe you can, you have to. Yeah, so.
What will be your final word to the people? And then your prices, because I can see you've already settled some things, because it's like it's not only like somebody will listen to you, but maybe somebody somewhere can able to look at the interview and say, oh, I am on building, so I can go to Yassin.
Yeah, they need to come. What's the middle of the show? They need to come now. They have to come and buy the paint from me.
Okay, so the small one is how much? Oh, you didn't
Oh
sketch
yeah,
the
it's
price.
not yet priced.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not yet priced.
It's not yet priced.
Okay, okay, but we are expecting to see a lot of products.
Yes, but for now it's just gonna be paints. For now.
Only paints. You not deal with substitute goods like maybe you can come
Building
up with
materials and
something.
stuff. Yeah.
Or building materials.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah, of course they are with building materials,
Okay.
but you know, no cash. The money is finished.
And the money is finished.
Yes.
But
So I
Yassin,
just-
someone working with Gamden for almost 5 years.
That is what I get to buy this one. Hey, it's finished now. That is what I use.
So meaning that
Got
okay, you
this
are
pen.
also looking for support.
Yeah, it's there.
I think that's very
Obviously.
important for you to voice that out. Maybe someone somewhere is watching you and it's really motivated, it's inspired.
You
really
that is watching, you that is watching.
Okay.
If you are listening and you think you can actually support me, don't hesitate. I am in for support, obviously. Yeah, I don't get everything that I think I get. So I'm actually in for support, be in cash or kind, but it should be paint and building materials if it should be kind or any kind of thing. So yeah, I'm in for support, obviously. I am ready. I have my numbers on the flyer. You can call me, we can meet, we can talk. You can give me the cash, you can give me the material.
But one more important question. What's motivated you? Whom are you inspired? Is it your mommy or your daddy?
Who am I inspired?
Yeah.
Can I get that?
Who inspires you?
Yeah.
No,
Is it your mom or your dad or somewhere?
no. I inspire myself with this painting.
I would think like you say your mom.
Yeah.
Why not your mom?
No, she does. She is a business woman, you know, and my dad was working, retired, and he too is a businessman now. But we all have when it comes to our family, we all have our ways, how we do our thing. But when I spoke to them that I really want to go into this, I was motivated by them. But the inspiration wasn't from anyone, it was from my
So it was never a surprise you come into business because mommy, daddy are our business.
Yeah, it was a little bit surprise to them that I'm going to do the business. But they believe when it comes to practical working, works, any kind of work, when it comes to practical, they know I'm going to do it. But with the business, it was a surprise to them. And it was a little bit, they were a little bit concerned that it wouldn't go because they think I was the
How
one.
it all happened.
Yeah, like if I would be the one to do it, am I going to stop themselves? Am I going to go to the building and stuff? So they don't know what I was just into. I was just going, coming. I'm not updating them in everything I'm doing. Till when I heard what I was done last minute, we sat, discussed, and the first question was, are you the one to be there? I was like, no. We have a sister in that civil, and they were all here.
So meaning you employ one.
Yes, I
Congratulations.
employed one. Yes.
And what would be your final word?
like
To us here and to the viewers.
I would say thank you to all the blacks, especially on the media. People been sharing my posts, those that are commenting, calling on me, encouraging me to keep it up, being happy. That too, it's actually an encouragement, and it's pushing me to the limit. Like the sky is the limit. I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna thank you people, Bulundara, Lads, we love Bikama, Damsport. No, there are so many blogs that really post my work, what I am doing, my family, friends, relatives were too much here, for the official work opening. So I am so thankful and grateful. I would say thank you to everywhere.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.